Hello gamers, this is Danny here. In this episode 2, I'll be showing you my GameCube collection. But before I start, I want to give you a quick overview of why the system is one of my most favorite and also special to me. It all started back on November 18, 2001, where me and my friend decided to wake up early to pick one up at launch. It was a really cold morning, and what I do remember vividly was it was actually pretty horrible to wait in line at that temperature. But what made it really special was it's actually the first time we actually pick up a game system at launch, and also the people they meet online. Hardcore fanatics like ourselves be the first one there, and we share a few laughters and jokes that makes it worthwhile. It makes the time pass by really quickly, and we actually end up picking our own systems. And that's the actual game box that I picked up that day, and I still have it to this day. It's really special. That's because it's my first system I ever got at launch. What makes it nothing that's special to me is that it's actually the first time I actually got a system with my own money. Back in the day, before I went to high school, I would always ask my parents for money to buy games, and they actually got it for me. So I mean, until I start working, get my own self a job, learn the value of hard work and making money. You feel worthwhile to get a system yourself, and that's actually what I earned, and that really makes it really cool to me. Anyway, I'll be showing you my GameCube collection. I hope you enjoy it. Also maybe convince you to try these games yourself. Seeing maybe a cool cover art will convince you. I'll be going through these games pretty quickly because it's a short time limit that I have, but I hope I can cover every one of them. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so the first game I'll be showing you is Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2. Now this is one of the games that I got at launch, and at the time when I got it, when I saw the graphic, it was truly amazing. It's a pretty fun game. You should try to check it out. Next game is Super Monkey Ball. This game has a load of amazing puzzles. It's really challenging, and the mini games are actually outstanding. Me and my friends put so many hours into this, I have no idea. I just lost count. But you gotta check this out. If you ever play any of the Monkey Ball games, this is the one to check out because this is what started it all. Next is Super Mario Sunshine. Now, a lot of people didn't like this game. I'm okay with it. I wouldn't say it's my most favorite Mario game, especially after Mario 64. But it's still worth checking out. It's a lot of fun. It's different, for sure. Next is Mario Kart Double Dash. Now, I never owned Mario Kart 64 loose cartridge for me to play. I actually own one there, the actual sealed copy, so I can't really play that. I tend to keep it sealed. But this is the first Mario Kart game that I own. It's a lot of fun. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Mario 64 is actually one of my most favorite one. So still fun to play. Next is Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Now this is my very first survival horror game that I own. I did play Resident Evil on the PlayStation with my friends at at my friend's place, but this is a really creepy game. But it's actually creepy in a good way. Do check it out. Next is Super Smash Bros. Melee. What can I say about this game? This game I racked so many hours into perfecting it. This game I'm actually better at than Brawl. Brawl, I couldn't get into it as much, but this game really rocks. You cannot let go without playing this game in GameCube. Next is Wave Race Boost Storm. The game is actually really challenging. The control you have to really master. It's something that you actually have to put time and effort into playing. The wave physics is truly amazing. Check this out. Next is Monkey Ball 2. More of the great stuff of Monkey Ball 1. There's a lot more multiplayer games. Pretty cool for fun, for a lot of friends to gather around and play. Next is Star Fox Adventures. This is not what I expected, from a Star Fox game. I mean, it's still a very good adventure. It's very similar to, Zelda. But Rare obviously got their inspiration from Zelda series. So I mean, it's still a lot of fun, but it's not what I want from a Star Fox game. I hope Nintendo, if you're listening to this video, make a real Star Fox game besides Star Fox 64 3D, a real new game. Thank you. Next is Metroid Prime. This game is my first Metroid game I ever played. It really is amazing. You know, taking something from a 2D side scroller to make it a full-fledged 3D action shooter is actually quite challenging, and I commend Nintendo for doing something like this. This is one of the best games on the GameCube. You gotta try this out. Next is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This game I could not get into as much compared to the first one. I never really completed it either. I got this game toward the end of the GameCube lifespan, and I was starting to move on to the Wii. Hopefully someday I'll get back into it and probably, you know, get a good feedback on what this game, you know, if it's really good or not. But right now I didn't pretty much complete it, so I can't really say much about it. Next is Soul Calibur 2. I'm not really into fighting games, but I can't resist when there's Link on the cover, and Link is actually one of the exclusive characters that you can play. Each system had their own exclusive character, but this is the one that I think is the most definitive copy to get. Next is Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. This game is truly awesome. I saw my friend play the original on the PlayStation, and that was really great. But the remake is really good in terms of the graphics, making it like the one on PlayStation 2, Sons of Liberty. So they combine best of both worlds, the story and the graphics. Great game. Yeah, I gotta get it. Next is Resident Evil 4. I got this as a gift from my friend. Wow, this is a really cool game. I mean, everyone should by now be playing this game, but this is the one that started all for the series in terms of the overview camera. It changed the series completely, and actually the action genre, I believe. Truly gotta play this one. It's really creepy, very scary. Next is Baiten Kaitos. I didn't really get into this game that much. I thought it wasn't really good. I thought the card mechanics was really clumsy, and the voice acting really turned me off. So I can't really full-heartedly recommend this game. Next is 007 Nightfire. This game, it's alright. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, you know, James Bond game. Like everyone else that like GoldenEye gave a really lasting impression. It's fun, but it's not something I truly would remember in the long run. Next is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. This game, I went into it expecting kind of like the traditional Final Fantasy. You know, after all, Final Fantasy left Nintendo for a while before this game. They never really made a true Final Fantasy game ever since. You know, they went to PlayStation. This game is okay. I wouldn't say it's great. The graphics is really nice. It's very detailed. You should try it out anyway. See if you like it. At least a rental for this one. Next is this bonus disc here. I got this when I pre-ordered the Wind Waker. It contains the Ocarina of Time and Master Quest. It's actually worth getting if you can get it cheap these days, but it's actually quite rare. So it's like around the 30s or $40, I believe, on eBay. I'm not 100% sure. Especially for the Master Quest. I know the Master Quest was released on the 3DS recently for the remake, but if you want to play on the big screen, this is the way to go. Next is the Zelda Four Swords Adventure. I can't really give much input on this because I never played it. This game is actually sealed. I actually wanted to get a complete GameCube Zelda collection, so this is one of it. Next is Zelda the Wind Waker. When most people saw the art that was revealed at E3, a lot of people were turned off by it because it was not what they expected. They were expecting pretty much a realistic Zelda, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's something new, innovative at the time. They're taking risks of this game. When I actually got and played it, I really got into it. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely try it out if you haven't done so already. Next is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. What can I say? This is like the game that after the Wind Waker people wanted. It's actually a really good game. I actually truly enjoy it. Really highly recommend it. I didn't play this copy. This is the GameCube copy. I have it sealed, shrink wrapped and everything. So I can't give you input of the GameCube version, but the Wii version should be the same except the controls. So check this out. Lastly is the Zelda Collector's Edition. Now this thing I got when I subscribed to Nintendo Power. I actually resubscribed, and they were giving this out as a promotion. This is actually one of the rarest games I have in my GameCube collection. It's one of the most rarest, value-wise I should say, and I tend to keep it sealed. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention. This is not really a game, but this is actually a Game Boy Player startup disc. This is not, so in here I have all the manuals and everything, so just something that to mention. So that's it. That's pretty much my GameCube collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would appreciate if you could please subscribe or like this video, especially if you like it, so I'll continue making videos such as this. Anyway, I hope I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.